Alright guys, so the moment of truth is here. Hopefully it goes in. Yo, what's poppin' fam bam? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more lit installs, guys. Today is the day that we wrap up this whole transmission saga, guys. So first off, guys, I want to apologize because I know this video is super overdue. I did have a lot of other stuff to cover on my other channel as well as daily things going on, and then I got a little bit lazy, of course. But yeah, so anyways, we're back stronger than ever, guys, and I want to catch you guys up on the progress so far that we have done. In the last video we covered a lot of ground, but in this video we're gonna just kind of like finish everything up. So hopefully this could be the last video. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, so let's get straight into it, guys. I'll show you exactly what has been done, what needs to be done, and yeah, we'll go from there. So if you guys remember, I had taken my diff down because I've been replacing that for the BRZ LSD diff and everything. So I managed to get that back in. I want to show you guys how that is, or how that looks rather, and some of the stuff I did in there. But let's go underneath the car and I'll show you. All right, so there is the Y38 diff installed, guys. You got the white line bushings in here, and on this side it did not fit the way the BRZ one does, so I had to kind of cast my own molding, if you would, with polyurethane, and I'll show you guys in a minute. But it is actually just as hard as this one right here. It's crazy. So I just casted the mold, did the best I could front and back on each side. I also did it on this side too, just to give it that little bit more protection, you know. But yeah, so far everything is in. As you guys can see, the axles are in. We're good here. And as you guys know, with the manual drive shaft, we were adapting the Soku bushings that are from a 2015 WRX. And look, I put polyurethane around them. Let me show you guys the polyurethane real quick. If you guys are interested in doing like your own, I looked online and I seen that someone used this, and he made his own motor mounts just using this. It's the Loctite polyurethane sealant for roof and flashing. I don't know if they make any colors, but I got the black one just to, you know, make it look legit and everything. But once it dries like normal polyurethane, obviously. I put some right here, sandwiched it in, and it's good, guys. It's looking really good. Just gotta get some longer screws for this to fit, and you know, fit original and everything. So that's the drive shaft situation. Everything is pretty much ready to be dropped in right there. So now we are going to start bolting on the flywheel and everything, and the pressure plate, and yeah, let's see how it turns out. Alright guys, so I was able to get the flywheel on, as you've seen. The only thing I could not get was the pressure plate, and that's because they did not give me any bolts. So I gotta go like to some hardware store or try to see if I can get them online, and then we're gonna get that on eventually. Alright guys, so I'm back from the store. We did get the pressure plate bolted on. Only issue is I did not record it. I totally forgot when I got back and just started bolting that on. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that for you guys, but you guys know, or you should know pretty much what a pressure plate is and everything else. But we got it on. So next step is going to be, I believe, just get the transmission, drive shaft, connect all that to the differential, and we should be good. Alright guys, so while the Lexus is already down and everything, I thought it would be a great idea to go ahead and switch out some of those bushings, because they're probably blown out, or pretty much ready to be blown out and everything else. So I took the liberty of installing some Megan Racing motor mounts on there. I'll save you guys the trouble of watching me install all that. If you guys are looking for a good video, I'm sure there's a ton on YouTube. But yeah, mine might be slightly different because it is a 1J, so it might be slightly different than what yours is. We installed these Megan Racing motor mounts. They went in pretty smooth. The only issue I had, I would say, is more so on the driver's side with the 1J and everything being kind of compact right there with the intake and everything, but we were able to get it. And I also went ahead and changed out the bushing on the transmission mount and everything, obviously because it was not the same as the auto. I thought it would be, so I thought I could just transfer everything over, but no, it didn't work. So I did buy a Megan Racing one. I'll show you guys right here. And I also paired that up with an excessive brace to go, you know, that cross member brace that goes across there. So we are looking pretty good, and we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get the transmission up and going. So I just realized also that I was missing the fork for the transmission and the pivot ball to go on it, and the boot to cover all that up so nothing gets into the bell housing. So as soon as I got those 3 things coming in the mail, so I have to kind of wait for them to come in, unfortunately, so everything has to go on hold. But as soon as those come in, I will be throwing that transmission in and update you guys on how it's going. All right, guys, so as you can see, the transmission is underneath the car finally. Now, I did have a hassle getting it underneath there. I could not take it from the side because the bell housing was just way too big. I tried to take it from the front. It just kept hitting stuff. I don't know. I think the bell housing on the automatic one is smaller because I was able to pull it from the side and just get it out, but it wasn't working in this case. So I just took it, I cranked it up a little bit from the front and just took it straight in from the rear with the cardboard, kind of just, you know, tugged it all the way towards the tunnel, and it went through. So the next thing to do now is try to get that guy cranked up. As you can see, not sure if it's gonna be easy, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's go, guys. All right, guys, hopefully I'm not sweating too much. I tried to wipe it off, but I was able to get the transmission in successfully. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I do apologize, I did not record anything because once I started having trouble, I just set the camera down, and you guys know how it goes. You just gotta struggle. Couldn't have the every 10 seconds checking on the camera, so I did have to sit you guys down. I apologize for that, but I'll try to walk you through everything that I did do while the camera was off. We have a W58 transmission in, guys. What is it? Excessive brace with Megan Racing transmission mount on there, and I'm just trying to connect the diff. I need I found out I was missing like 2 bolts to plug in on the diff, so I got to get that, and they're kind of crazy for that, you know, at the dealership and everything. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get that, but we'll figure that out. So transmission is in, it's all braced down. Drive shaft is partly in, just gotta connect to you know, 4 bolts and everything, and we're all good, guys. Let me show you guys what it looks like inside the car and everything. So I have it taped off because I did have to cut the tunnel just a little bit, not too much, but so yeah, everything is in, guys. I know it looks a bit ugly right now. I'm going to try to as you guys can see, the transmission only comes to this point, so it leaves all this, and all that hot air just comes back up at you. So what I'm going to try to do is cut this piece of sheet metal and see if I can create something that might work to help block that hot air out, because that would be super annoying. Well, Amazon guys here, let's see what I got. All right, guys, so there is the plate. I just have this sitting on here, kind of just, you know, getting a look at how everything would sit if it's on there. But that's so far the plate. It blocks out everything, as you can see, so I shouldn't be getting any hot air in there, guys. And as you know, if you don't swap over the manual transmission ECU, then you're gonna have to do a little bit of tinkering with the wiring and everything. So what I have done, this is the original shift linkage for the automatic and everything. I have this on here just in case what I have going on right here, and I know it looks a little funky, but I'm gonna fix it. I just want to make sure what I have going is going to actually you know, start the car in neutral and everything. So this whole setup is just to get the car started, or rather just to tell the ECU that the car is in neutral, because it doesn't know and everything else. So yeah, that's what this big clunky thing is. And these wirings right here, this ugly wiring, I know it's ugly, but I'm gonna get rid of it. So the next setup I have is this wiring. As you can see, there's 2 right here, and they're running down, and I'll show you guys below where they go. So if you follow the wiring goes down here to this plug, which connects up here to the transmission, and that is for your reverse lights, guys. So I also have this little, you know, ugly setup going on right here. I promise you, this is not the finished results. I am going to definitely clean all this up, but I just want to make sure everything, you know, works before I start shortening wires and fixing things up nice like. So hopefully this little connection thing I got going on works. And for if you guys don't know, the good thing about the 2001 Is300s, which is what I have, you don't have to rewire your speedo. It's ran off of the ABS and everything, so we should be good. Hopefully everything still works. And yeah, so I just got done putting some gear oil in the trans and the diff, and that is pretty much it, guys. Everything is good to go. The only thing that's holding me up right now is I didn't like one thing when I was installing it, and that's this shifter, guys. If you can see, it is way too tall. It's going into the radio and everything else. I do not like that, so I ordered a short shifter. I'm not too sure when it's going to get here, so I don't want to hold up the video any longer than it needs to be just for a short shifter. What I'm going to do is we're going to make another video that will be the test drive video to see if all this works or if it was just a waste, and we're going to switch out this just before then, and yeah, hopefully everything goes good. Alright guys, and with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I apologize we were not able to test drive the Is300 like I wanted to, guys. I kind of wanted to conclude everything in this video, but we're going to have one more video with the complete you know, test drive and everything else. That short shifter was really bugging me, so I had to order one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it as fast as I would like, so yeah, we're not gonna squeeze it into this video, but I'll definitely have it in another video for you guys. So without further ado, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you love Is300s and Is300 videos, guys. Smash the subscribe if you're new to this channel. I'm sure you'll enjoy the videos we have coming for you and all the great builds that we have. If you guys have any questions concerning any of the builds on this channel, feel free to hit me up. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.